as somebody who holds uh, cryptocurrencies, um, when it went up to $50,000 for Bitcoin at an all time high, and then I guess it dropped 10 grand in a day. It didn't really affect me. I don't day trade. Okay, I'm not getting involved in that. I did a little bit of day trading before. I see how it is, and you can definitely make money off of it. But for me, it's just too stressful. I just it's not. You have to always be looking at the screen and seeing what's going on, and I'm not. I'm not all about that. I I'm holding for the long term. Now, Bitcoin might turn out to be nothing, right? Or these cryptocurrencies that I invested in might all go to zero. It's possible. It's possible if you have Tesla and it goes to zero, goes bankrupt. Amazon. Is it sound unlikely right now? Yep, pretty much. But something bigger and better can come along and replace it. So that usually doesn't happen overnight. Anyway, I'm not sure if there was some manipulation going on in the cryptocurrency atmosphere, but what I do notice is when it went up to 40,000 Bitcoin and then it went down to 31,000, people were freaking out. Um, it stayed around 31, 32, 30, 30, fluctuate around there. It might have went down to 27, but then after all that, I mean, Elon did help out when he bought into it, right? And it shot it up dramatically. Now the price is it's around 47. It's going up to 50. It's going around that area. Well, the whole thing is they want you to get scared and to sell. These big, huge corporations, Fortune 500 companies, these regular countries want to invest in this. And that is what's going to drive the price up. I believe this is for educational purposes, and this is just my opinion. You know, I could be wrong. Not everything I say is 100% correct. It might go to zero. It might. Um, you know, if one person owns all the Bitcoin, then it's worthless, right? So as long as it's pretty diversified and people owning it, and you can buy it and you can sell it, it's gonna have value. In my opinion, the big thing, if it gets banned everywhere, that could make it go up, could make it more valuable, but you just won't be able to turn it into fiat currency. That's the thing. Or that's something you might just want to hold on to because when it becomes unbanned, like alcohol, it could be worth a lot. Or like I said, if one person or a couple people own it all, it makes it worthless because you can't use it. Um, what makes it valuable is people actually using it. If people are just holding it and not using it, it makes it. I mean, it makes the value go down, in my opinion. There's other different things, it's all about confidence and what makes it valuable. Um, but in my opinion, to drive the price up, I think there's a couple of different things. It's inflation. That's one. Another one is people buying in. So the less that they can buy, right? It's a balance. It's a balancing thing that drives the price up because there'll be less for you to buy, so that makes it more expensive. The whole thing is when it does run out, these people who are holding on to a mass amount of Bitcoin, they need to if they want the value to continue to go up, they need to sell some of it. That's what they need to do. If they just keep holding it, that's a problem. In my opinion, that's a big problem. Um, for somebody like me who owns a very small amount, um, you know, it's I don't know. Anyway, I'm not scared. Okay, people are freaking crypto. It's going through a correction. Okay, that's what happens. It goes through a correction. When something goes up, then it comes down. The stock market does the same thing. But a lot of people who are new to this and don't understand corrections, and people are cashing out, selling, because there's reasons. Maybe these banks get in there and um, regulate things, or do things, or governments, and it screws stuff up. But people usually sell because they're getting their profits, and then when it goes lower, that's when people start buying. That's the time to buy. Like right now, if you have the extra money, it might not be a bad idea to get it at a low, or these cryptocurrencies at a low. I know it sounds like it's not, but the potential for it to go up is huge. And I think Bitcoin's gonna go up huge. In my opinion, I think it's gonna go up. I think the sky's the limit, honestly. Until there's no movement in Bitcoin anymore, then I think then it'll start, the value of it will start dropping, and then people, these big, like I said, they're going to have to start selling, or else they're just gonna make they're just gonna make it worthless. But then you have people they'll be like, okay, I'm gonna take some fiat currency and invest in something else, or change it into a different crypto. But I'm not afraid. Okay, I'm not afraid. I know this is gonna happen. I know if it possibly goes up to 100,000, if it goes up to, it could go up to 500,000 at the end of this year. It could feasibly go up to 500,000. That's highly unlikely, but if it does go up there, it could drop 40%. It does that. Look at the history of Bitcoin. It does that, right? It drops and it goes up. It drops and it goes up. Um, but I think it's like, I'm not trying to give financial advice or nothing like that. So like, if you listen to me, you're gonna lose everything. Don't listen to me. I'm not. I don't know. I'm just speculating. Okay, and honestly, my investment is it's a hedge against inflation, just like my investment in gold and silver. It's a hedge against inflation because I do not trust the dollar. I don't trust it. The way they're printing it out, making it devalued. I would rather just keep my wealth instead of just parking my money in the savings or hiding underneath my mattress and letting it being devalued every single day. That's just my opinion. Um, but yeah, I'm definitely not afraid of this correction. I think it's gonna go up, and it's gonna go up big time. I think that these cryptocurrencies, contracts, and the new networks that are coming out, blockchain. I think blockchain is decentralized entity. And like I said about social media being decentralized, like, you don't need just one. You don't need to go on one platform and then you're stuck on that platform. No, you're your own platform, and then you can just you can pick and choose where you want things to flow. And that's the future. It's called independence and freedom. That's why blockchain is so huge. I like freedom, and I don't understand these That's a different video. Anyway, yeah, I'm not afraid. I'm holding. I'm not selling, and I'm still checking it out. And I expect things to go back up. But we'll see what happens.